अरोड़ा साहब ने ज्वाइन कर लिया है, चेक कर लीजिए।
रविंदर चेक।
Arora sir has not joined yet.
विनीता,
कॉल कर।
Yes, sir, I have joined.
ओके।
अरोड़ा सर को कॉल कर। कॉल।
You start, Anju. I am calling.
ओके।
हाँ हाँ हाँ,
ओके
ओके स्टार्ट।
A very good afternoon to everyone present here. Respected Principal Dr. Gyantosh Kumar Jha, Dr. V.K. Arora, all my fellow colleagues, and dear newly admitted first year students. It gives me immense pleasure to extend to you all very warm greeting on behalf of Atmaram Sanatam Dharma College. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome all the new entrants to this orientation program and also to this gateway to Atmaram Sanatam Dharma, a premier educational institution. Congratulations to all of you. आज का ये ओरिएंटेशन प्रोग्राम आपको महाविद्यालय के विविध पहलुओं से परिचित कराने का प्रयास है। आपके महाविद्यालयी जीवन का आज शुभ आरंभ हो रहा है। जैसा कि हम सब जानते हैं कि महाविद्यालय का जीवन जहां एक और हर्षोल्लास से परिपूर्ण होता है, वहीं यह आपको एक उत्तरदायी एवं कर्तव्यनिष्ठ नागरिक के रूप में भी तैयार करता है। यह आपके विकास का एक महत्वपूर्ण पड़ाव है। किसी ने सच कहा है कि अगर श्रद्धा ज्ञान देती है तो नम्रता मान देती है और योग्यता स्थान देती है। Since last few years, the college is constantly raising the bar of progress and is able to achieve new milestone as evident by grade A by NAC and all over India 13th rank in NIRF. The motto of the college, Tejasvi Nav Adhitam Astu, has been taken from the Taittiriyopanishad and means, may our learning be endowed with radiance. The college takes pride in its past achievements and looks to the future with great hope and determination. Today, as the young talented students like you join this college and mark the beginning of your career in the respective fields of your choice, we want to ensure that you have made a right choice, and we as a team at ARSD College will do our best to help you build a brighter future ahead. We hope that the combination of your hard work and our guidance shall light up your future path to success. Now I request Principal of the College, Dr. Gyantosh Kumar Jha, to kindly address the freshers of the year 2020.
Thank you, Dr. Anju Bajaj, Dr. V.K. Arora, Convener IQAC and Central Admission Committee, Dr. Anju Bajaj, Secretary Staff Council, Dr. Vinita Tuli, Nodal Officer Admission, and Convener Webinar Committee, other colleagues, and my dear student. It's a great pleasure for me to welcome all the first year students who has recently joined our college with a great hope. And I think that every student who has joined the college has definitely checked our ranking and our NAC, A grade, and all the facilities and opportunities are available in the college. I am hopeful that you must have checked our college website and you are trying to take all the information which are available there. So first of all, as a principal of the college, I welcome you all in your first year, and just a moment. Yes, I welcome you all once again, and you know about the college also. Our college is situated at Dholakua. Earlier, we used to organize this orientation program in physical mode in our college campus. But this time, due to pandemic situation, we are organizing this orientation on virtual mode. In the morning, we have organized for science students. At 11 a.m., we have organized an orientation program for commerce, and now this is turn of humanities and arts student of the college. So you are lucky that you got the admission in Delhi University College, and I congratulate you all who have been admitted in our college. And as you are aware that our college is situated in Dholakua, a huge campus and a green campus, you can say, very neat and clean and well organized infrastructure, renowned academician as our teacher, researchers. There are several opportunities for you of research, innovation, and several societies which are very active in their work and their field. You can join, and the detailed information will be provided to you uh, after some time. In this pandemic situation, there is only one option for us to connect ourselves in online mode, and that's why we are organizing this orientation on Zoom platform. And from tomorrow onwards, first you are going to experience departmental orientation of which will be organized by various departments, and then we will have your uh, classes as per your timetable. So you can check in the college website and you can see your timetable also. You will get the teachers list also there. You can get the teacher in charge or coordinator's name and phone number and their email IDs also. If you have any problem, you can contact your coordinator, your teacher in charge. And if they will not resolve your problem, you can contact me also on my email ID, which is available on the college website. So any kind of problem regarding your class, regarding any queries of your from the office or anything, you can contact me directly. I will try to resolve it immediately. So it's a difficult time for all of us in this pandemic situation. It's a difficult time, and I know there are several students who are facing connectivity problem, who does not have smartphone, who are unable to join their class and this orientation program also. There are problems, and but situation is in not our control. So there is only one way to connect you, which is online mode. So from tomorrow onwards, we are going to start your classes, and you have to join your class. You have to contact your teachers. You can access the e-resources. The list of e-resources are available on the college website. You can utilize all the facilities which are available in the library, e-resources in the available in the library. Whenever the college open and the situation will be normal, you can utilize the physical facilities of the college and library and everything. So in our college, we believe in holistic development. We believe in excellence, equity, and inclusivity. There is no discrimination. Uh, so every student can get equal opportunity here. Every platform or every society or every opportunity, whatever the facilities we have, we will it will be provided to all the students. So it is very necessary for you to always see the college website and check all the relevant informations, notices, etc. बहरहाल मैं कुछ बातें और भी आपसे करना चाहता हूँ। जैसे कि हमारे यहाँ एक मेंटरिंग का सिस्टम है। आप हर स्टूडेंट को एक मेंटोर टीचर के साथ जोड़ दिया जाएगा, जो आपके अभी जैसे ऑनलाइन मोड में जो आपके प्रॉब्लम्स हैं उसको, या आपके क्लास से रिलेटेड, या क्लास के बाहर अगर कोई आपके पर्सनल लाइफ में भी कोई दिक्कत है तो आप उनसे बात कर सकते हैं। वो आपकी काउंसलिंग करेंगे, आपकी मेंटरिंग करेंगे, आपको बताएंगे, आपकी समस्याओं का समाधान करने की कोशिश करेंगे। साथ में हमने एक बेहतर साइकोलॉजिस्ट की भी सुविधा कॉलेज की तरफ से रखी है। अगर आपको किसी भी तरह की कोई साइकोलॉजिकल प्रॉब्लम है, कोई मेंटल ट्रॉमा से आप गुजर रहे हैं, किसी भी तरह की परेशानी से आप जूझ रहे हैं, तो आप उनसे बातचीत कर सकते हैं। कॉलेज की वेबसाइट पे उनका नंबर, उनका टेलीफोन नंबर, उनका ईमेल आईडी सब कुछ है। आप उनसे टाइम लेकर के ऑनलाइन उनसे जुड़ सकते हैं और बातचीत कर सकते हैं। टीचर से भी ऑनलाइन जुड़ सकते हैं। बहुत जल्दी ही टीचर्स दे विल क्रिएट व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप, they will message you, they will guide about your curriculum, and they will guide about the co-curricular activities. So there are two component of your 3 years stay in the college. One, curriculum, which you will be taking in your class. आपको क्लास में जो पढ़ाया जाएगा, आपके करिकुलम, आपके कोर्स के बारे में बताया जाएगा। लेकिन जो को करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज़ हैं, जैसे जो डिफरेंट सोसाइटीज़ हैं, जो कल्चरल एक्टिविटीज़ है, थिएटर है, ड्रामा है, या डांस है, या क्रिएटिविटी है, डिबेट है, एनएसएस है, एनसीसी है, स्पोर्ट्स है, तो बाकी एक्टिविटीज़ से भी आप जुड़ सकते हैं। तो आपको दोनों में एक बैलेंस बना करके और अपने इस 3 साल को बहुत ही सार्थक बनाना है। इसलिए कि हमारा मोटो है होलिस्टिक डेवलपमेंट ऑफ एवरी स्टूडेंट। हमको जो भी चीज़ कॉलेज में उपलब्ध है, जो भी संसाधन है, साधन है, वो हर स्टूडेंट के लिए अवेलेबल करना है, ताकि स्टूडेंट अपने व्यक्तित्व का संपूर्ण और सर्वांगीण विकास कर सके। ये हमारा उद्देश्य है और इस ध्येय के साथ आपको इस कॉलेज को ज्वाइन करना है। साथ में मैं कुछ बात और आपसे करूं, लेकिन आपको ये एक एहतियात के तौर पे बताना चाहता हूं कि जब कभी आप ऐसे भी, जब आप ऑनलाइन मोड में भी क्लास में जुड़ते हैं, तो आप स्कूल से निकल करके सीधे कॉलेज की ओर आपने रुख किया है, तो आपको जो एक डेकोरम, एक डिसिप्लिन, इन चीज़ों की आवश्यकता ऑनलाइन मोड में भी है, और अब जब आप कॉलेज खुलेगा और कॉलेज में आएंगे तब भी है। आपको अपने जीवन में जितना आप डिसिप्लिन होंगे उतना आप आगे बढ़ेंगे, और जितना आप विनम्र होंगे, जितनी ह्यूमिलिटी आप में होगी, उतना आपके जो नॉलेज आपने गेन किया है उससे आपको फायदा होगा। मैं संस्कृत का एक श्लोक है जो अपने स्टूडेंट्स के लिए अक्सर उद्धृत करता हूँ कि आप जब पढ़ने जिस कॉलेज में आते हो, महाविद्यालय में आते हो, आप 3 साल की अवधि यहाँ बिताते हो, एक डिग्री लेते हो, लेकिन ये केवल एक कागज़ की डिग्री ना बन जाए। उसके साथ जो हमारा विश्वास है कि हम वैल्यू एजुकेशन में विश्वास करते हैं, मूल्य आधारित शिक्षा। और मूल्य आधारित शिक्षा क्या है? जिसमें हम ये बताते हैं कि विद्या ददाति विनयम, नॉलेज प्रोवाइड्स ह्यूमिलिटी, विनयाद्याति पात्रता, ह्यूमिलिटी मेक्स ए मैन एबल। आप में पात्रता या आप में वो योग्यता भरती है, वो विनम्रता, जिससे कि आप विनयाद्याति पात्रताम पात्रत्वात् धनमाप्नोति। और एक एबल पर्सन, एक योग्य व्यक्ति धन का उपार्जन कर सकता है। धनात् धर्मम तथा सुखम। और वो धर्म यदि समाज के भले के लिए, या समाज के कल्याण के लिए, या समाज के भले की सोच के साथ खर्च किया जाए, तो वो शायद कल्याणकारी होता है, लाभकारी होता है। ये लक्ष्य होना चाहिए। ज्ञान का लक्ष्य केवल नौकरी हासिल करके, ये कोई डिग्री पा करके और नौकरी हासिल कर लेना, या उससे केवल अपने बारे में ही सोचना नहीं है, बल्कि आस पड़ोस। तो यहाँ पढ़ाने के दरमियान हम लोग जो समाज की वाकई जो समस्याएं हैं, या जो राष्ट्र की समस्याएं हैं उसके बारे में भी आपसे बातचीत करते हैं, उससे भी आपको रूबरू कराते हैं, तो आपको निश्चित रूप से उसके बारे में भी समझना और जानना चाहिए, उसको सोचना चाहिए। तो we believe that when a student gets admission in our college, then he or she, we provided all the opportunities for their overall development, and he or she should learn moral values also. So when you finish your 3-year degree, uh, and then you will leave this college, you will find that you are a changed person. आप एक बदले हुए व्यक्ति हो, केवल एक कागज के टुकड़े की डिग्री लेकर के नहीं, बल्कि एक बेहतर और मुकम्मल इंसान बन के जा रहे हो, एक रिस्पॉन्सिबल सिटीजन, एक जिम्मेदार नागरिक बन के जा रहे हो। तो ये हमारा एक तरह से इस कॉलेज का ये उद्देश्य है, हमारी पढ़ाई का। हमारे जो शिक्षक हैं, हमारी जो सुविधाएं हैं, हमारे जो संसाधन हैं, वो सब आपके लिए हमेशा अवेलेबल हैं। हमेशा पूरी तत्परता के साथ आपको कॉलेज की तरफ से सहयोग मिलेगा, लेकिन कुछ आपकी भी जिम्मेदारियां हैं। आपको एक डिसिप्लिन में रह के, एक डेकोरम के साथ अब हर चीज़ों का पालन करना है और संसाधनों का उपयोग करना है, ताकि आप बेहतर व्यक्ति बन सके। जैसा कि मैंने पहले ही आपको बता दिया कि आप टीआईसी के संपर्क करें, अपने क्लास के लिए टीचर से संपर्क कर सकते हैं। वेबसाइट को रोज देखें, कम से कम 2 बार वेबसाइट देखें। सोसाइटीज़ के बारे में भी वेबसाइट पे सारी जानकारियां हैं, आप वहां से देखें। प्लेसमेंट और इंटर्नशिप की अपॉर्चुनिटी हमारे यहाँ है। कई सारे इंटर्नशिप और ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम हम फर्स्ट ईयर और सेकेंड ईयर स्टूडेंट के लिए भी करते हैं, तो वो सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ भी आपके लिए अवेलेबल हैं, आप उसको ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं। हमारे यहाँ एमएसएमई का बिजनेस इंक्यूबेशन सेंटर है, स्किल डेवलपमेंट सेल है, निस्बर्ट और एमएसएमई या और भी तमाम सरकारी और गैर सरकारी एजेंसीज के साथ मिलकर के हम काम करते हैं। साथ में ये तो एक कुछ अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं जो शायद दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के कुछ कम कॉलेज में है, हमारे यहाँ वो सब ज़्यादा हैं। साथ में कुछ सोशल वर्क के, एनएसएस के साथ जुड़ करके, इनएक्टस के साथ जुड़ करके आप सोशल वर्क का या समाज के लिए भी आप काम कर सकते हैं। तो इन चीज़ों को आपको समझना है और इनको समझ करके कॉलेज के साथ जुड़ना है। मैं समझता हूँ कि लगभग पूरे भारत का प्रतिनिधित्व ये फर्स्ट ईयर के जितने हमारे स्टूडेंट हमसे जुड़े हैं वो कर रहे हैं। लगभग हर स्टेट से स्टूडेंट हमसे जुड़ा है। तो एआरएसडी कॉलेज एक कॉलेज नहीं, संपूर्ण भारत का प्रतिनिधित्व करता है और संपूर्ण भारत इसमें समाहित है। लगभग हर स्टेट के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, बाहर के भी दूसरे देशों से भी स्टूडेंट्स आए हैं। तो ये एक बड़ी अच्छी बात है, जहाँ इंक्लूसिव ग्रोथ का आपको मौका मिलेगा, एक दूसरे से इंटरैक्शन करने, सीखने की अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगी। अभी इस पेंडेमिक ने जरूर हम लोग को बांध दिया है, एक हमारी जो अपॉर्चुनिटी है उसको कुछ लिमिटेड कर दिया है, ऐसा मैं भी मानता हूं और आप भी समझते हैं। लेकिन टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस कभी खत्म नहीं होना चाहिए और ये चलेगा। आपकी क्लासेस रेगुलर चलेंगी ऑनलाइन मोड में, और भी एक्टिविटीज होंगी बहुत। अभी डिपार्टमेंटल ओरिएंटेशन के बाद मैं सोसाइटीज़ के ओरिएंटेशन कराऊंगा। जिसका जिस सोसाइटी में इंटरेस्ट हो उसको आप ज्वाइन करें, उस ओरिएंटेशन में पार्टिसिपेट करें, आप सीखें। वहाँ ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम, वहाँ वर्कशॉप, वहाँ स्किल वर्कशॉप, ये सब धीरे धीरे ऑर्गेनाइज होंगे। आप उसका हिस्सा बन सकते हैं, उससे सीख सकते हैं। हमारे कॉलेज में एड ऑन कोर्सेज भी हैं जो स्किल डेवलपमेंट और एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप सेल के थ्रू चलाया जाता है। उससे भी आपको सीखने या अपने आप को बेहतर बनाने का वहाँ मौका है। और बहुत सारी योजनाएं हैं जिससे आपको हम रूबरू कराएंगे समय समय पे। इतना जरूर मैं कहूँगा कि कम इस समय में आप वेबसाइट से जरूर जुड़े रहें। कॉलेज से जुड़े रहने का एकमात्र जरिया यही है। कई बार अगर बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट लगभग 50-100 की संख्या में मुझे मेल कर देंगे, तो 100 लोगों को इकट्ठा मेल का जवाब देना मेरे लिए संभव नहीं होगा। तो उस स्थिति में हम लोग नोटिस ही डालते हैं वेबसाइट पे, और आपको आपके जो क्वेरीज हैं, आपके जो प्रॉब्लम्स है, वहाँ से आपको उसका आंसर मिलेगा, उत्तर मिलेगा। तो ये चीज़ें आपको ध्यान रखनी है। मेरी शुभकामना है आपको बधाई भी है। मैं चाहता हूं कि आपका आगे आने वाला 3 साल बहुत बेहतर हो, बहुत ही रोमांचक हो, और ये जो सीखने की प्रक्रिया है, जो ज्ञान को प्राप्त करने और ज्ञान के विकास और संवर्धन की प्रक्रिया है, इसमें आप शरीक हों पूरी तन्मयता के साथ, और आप न केवल अपने नॉलेज का विकास करें बल्कि अपने व्यक्तित्व का विकास करें और एक बेहतर इंसान और जिम्मेदार नागरिक बने। यही मैं शुभकामना देता हूं। All the best, my best wishes, and once again I welcome you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom and encouragement. Dear students, now I will get you familiarized with different societies in the college which are concerned with student activities. Atmaram Sanatana Dhamma College is committed to a model of quality education that strives to provide an atmosphere for the holistic development of each student. However, college education is not entirely curricular and extend beyond the classrooms and laboratories. It is to workshop, co-curricular, societies, student bodies, NCC, seminar, workshop, culture, and sport events. Thus, besides academic and personal development, students here discover their true potential, raise aspiration, and achieve excellence. The college provides excellent opportunities for students to exhibit their talent in the field of drama, debate, music, dance, and many other fields. Here I will tell you about many societies which are running in our college, and I will tell you the name of the conveners also, which are running these societies and which are head of these societies. And if you have any query, you can contact these conveners. And they will also organize orientation program for the respective societies for freshers later on. Now, the first society which I am telling you, this is the Women Development Cell. It was established in the college in the year 2013 with the objectives to empower female students through higher education and skill development. The convener of this society is Dr. Manisha. The college has very active placement cell. The objective is to provide employment and opportunities to students. Convener is Dr. Ashutosh Vish Bandhu. There is a student union advisory committee is also there in the college, and here election is held every year for student union, and convener is Mr. Ashok. Next is Cultural Society. Cultural Society is one of the most active student body which organizes a number of inter-college culture festival in the college for dance, music, etc. And for more details or for more queries, you can contact Dr. Amnish Pratap Singh. Next is Rangayan. The Dramatic Society of the college is known for its splendid performance while creating awareness on important socio-political issues. Mr. Dibankar is the convener for this society. Next is the English Debating Society named Nimbus of the college, and Nimbus is working towards a dynamic and energetic debating environment in the campus, and convener is Dr. Shubha Divedi. Next is Hindi Debating Society, Vedanta. It is also very active society of the college. यहाँ पर हर सदस्य को अपने विचार निर्भयता और निष्पक्षता के साथ एक मंच पर रखने का अवसर प्रदान होता है. Here convener for this society is Dr. Amit Singh. Next is the National Cadet Corps, NCC. It is the largest student uniformed organization in India, and it is the most active society of the college, which aims to develop character, discipline, leadership, secular outlook amongst the youth. NCC officer is ANO Lieutenant Dr. Sandeep. We are also having Equal Opportunity Cell in the college, and its convener is Mr. Ajit Kumar. Next, Pixelation, the Photographic Society of ARSD College. It was established in the academic year 2017, and interested student can contact Dr. Rajkumar Bhagat. Popular lecture series. This society organizes many important lectures throughout the year for the welfare of the students, and convener is Dr. Vikas Kumar. Next, Enactus, previously known as Student in Free Enterprises, is an international non-profit organization that works with university students. And Dr. Manika Jain is the convener for this society. The college also has a skill development and entrepreneurship cell. Dr. Anjali Gupta is the convener for this society. Next is the Fine Arts and Crafts Society of ARSD College, named Artesinia. It is a hub which promotes expression and application of human creative skill and imagination. Dr. Charu Mathur is the convener for this society. Next is the NSS, National Service Scheme, unit of ARSD College, is also very active society with the motto, not me, but you. This society is selflessly devoted to community service and volunteering for different causes throughout the year. Dr. Anjani Singh is the convener. Next is the Film Appreciation Society, was renamed TILT. It is an outlet for students with interest in the field of cinema. Ms. Mosmi Ray is the convener. Next, Gandhi Studies Circle is also very famous society. They also organize different activities throughout the year, and Dr. Bhavnath Jha is the convener for this society. Next is the college has a very active Northeast Welfare Committee, which organizes different inter-college program for the Northeast students throughout the year. And Dr. Achinglu Kemi is the convener. At last, sports plays an essential part in the holistic development of students. Therefore, the college provides dedicated fields, well-maintained courts, and facilities for different sports. Dr. K.K. Sharma is the convener for Sports Board. And all the students, if you have any query about any society and about anything, you can contact the convener, which I have told you. Now, I would like to call Dr. Vinita Tulli for describing the course structure and optional papers for humanities students.
Thank you, Dr. Anju Bajaj, and good afternoon to all students. So, Ravinder, can we have the I would like to make things more clear by sharing a PPT. Now we have a choice-based credit system. And what is CBCS? The CBCS provides an opportunity for the students to choose courses from the prescribed courses comprising core, elective, minor, or skill-based courses. And what is the outline of the choice-based credit system? The main terminologies that you should know are what you understand by core paper, elective paper, and what is skill enhancement course, what is AECC. So first of all, I'll start with the core course. A course which should compulsorily be studied by a candidate as a core requirement is termed as a core course. That means any subject, the subjects which are related to your discipline are called the core course. For example, if you are a BA Honors Political Science student, then Political Science will be your core course. BA Honors History, so History is going to be your core course. So this is a compulsory paper that has to be studied by the candidate. Now, apart from this, apart from the core course, you have elective papers also. As the name suggests, what do you mean by elective papers? You have to elect. You have to choose from a pool of courses. Those courses are called elective courses. Ravinder, can we have the next slide? So basically, there will be two types of elective courses. The first will be the discipline specific elective course and the other is going to be GE. Now, what is a DSC? DSC is called the discipline specific elective course. This will be related, this will be offered by the main discipline. That means and since it has got two terms in it, one is the elective term and one is the discipline specific. So that means it will be related to your discipline and it will be elective. That means you have to choose from your discipline. A choice will be given to you. And this is done in the 5th and 6th semesters for the honors students. You are going to get a choice only in the 5th and 6th semesters. Whereas in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th semesters, you will have compulsory discipline papers or the core papers. And the second is the generic elective. Now, what do you understand by generic elective course? Again, it is an elective course. You have to choose from a variety or pool of courses that will be offered by your department or by the college. So an elective course is generally chosen from an unrelated discipline or subject. What do you mean by that? If you are an honors student, if you are doing history honors, then you will choose your history from the set of courses given to you. You will choose a subject from the set of courses given to you, which is not from your own discipline. That means it should not be from history. It can be either physics, it can be botany, zoology, chemistry, any language, English, Hindi, anything apart from your own discipline. You can have any science course, any arts course, any language course, but it shouldn't be your own discipline subject. So that is a generic elective subjects, and you will be given a choice, and that choice will be uploaded today on the college website. So it's a request that you visit the college website at least twice in a day, and please subscribe to it so that any new event, any new circular, any new notice that is being put on it, you will immediately come to know, because that is the only way of linking you with us. So it's very, very essential to subscribe to it. So today we are going to upload where you have to choose the generic elective subject from the choice which will be given to you. So can we have the next slide? And apart from these courses, we are going to have ability enhancement courses. These ability enhancement courses, they are of two types. The first is the compulsory course, AECC. So ability enhancement compulsory course, you are going to study in the 1st and the 2nd semester. So all the art students are going to study in the 1st semester English or MIL. What do you understand by MIL? Modern Indian language. You are going to have Hindi, Sanskrit. So that means either from English, Hindi or Sanskrit, you have to choose one. So today in the notice, we are going to give you, you have to have a choice, you have to choose a choice between the 3 languages that you want to study. That means out of English, Hindi and Sanskrit. So please fill in the Google form. So it is a compulsory paper. All the art students, whether a BA honors or BA program, they are going to study in the 1st semester, they are going to study English /MIL, and in the 2nd semester, they are going to study environmental studies as their AECC paper. And apart from that, there is an AEEC paper also, which is a skill-based paper. This is also called SEC, Skill Enhancement Course, which will be given to you by your department. So basically, in choice-based credit system, the various terminologies that you should be clear about. The first is your core. That is related to your discipline, and it is compulsory, there is no choice. The second is your elective. Elective, that means you have to choose from the various choices that will be given to you by your department or by the college. And they are of 2 types. One is, generic elective. Generic elective will not be related to your discipline. And the next will be your discipline specific elective, which will be related to your discipline. These things will become more clear that when you have to study, when I will discuss the course structure. And next is the AECC papers and AEEC papers. These are the compulsory papers. that you are going to study. So now we come to the basic course structure for the BA honors courses. This is a BA program. Can I have the next slide? Ravinder, you are missing on it. BA honors I want.
Just a minute, ma'am. I think it is not in this slide. Let me just check.
That was in the earlier slide. So I'm going to discuss the basic structure of BA honors, that what all you are going to study in the first, second, third, and fourth, and fifth, and sixth semester. First and second semesters are similar. Third and fourth semesters are similar. And fifth and sixth semesters are similar. The structure of these semesters, even and odd in the first year is similar. Even and odd in the second semester is similar. Even and odd in the third semester is similar. Ravinder, can we have it?
Yes, ma'am. I got it.
Okay. So this is the basic course structure for any BA honors course, not BA program. This is BA honors course. In the first semester, as I told you, you are going to study one paper of AECC, Ability Enhancement Compulsory Course. In this semester, it is going to be English/MIL. You have to give the choice in the Google form, which will be uploaded today on the college website. And in the second semester, you are going to study environmental studies. And the next paper that you are going to study is generic elective. And this choice also we are going to take from the Google form. So, and this will be not from your discipline. I will give you the choices later on, that what all you can take in GE1. Now, apart from that, we are going to have, can I have the previous slide, Ravinder? Apart from that, you are going to study 2 discipline-specific core courses, 1 and 2. They will be related to your discipline, discipline-specific and core and compulsory, no choice in them. Next, we come to semester 2, which is similar as semester 1. The only difference is, can we have the next slide, Ravinder? Again, we are going to have ability enhancement compulsory course for all the arts and commerce students. We are going to have environmental studies in the second semester and generic elective GE2. One thing I want to make clear, that whatever subject you study in GE1, the same you are going to study in GE2 in the second semester. That means if you have chosen mathematics as your generic elective paper, then you are going to study mathematics in the first as well as the second semester. We will not change your subject, GE subject, in the second semester, but you can change in the third and the fourth semester. So before making a choice, make everything clear, whatever you want to study in the first and the second semester, then only you fill in the choice. And apart from this generic elective paper, the other, if you study GE1, same GE paper for all the 4 semesters, GE paper आपको 4 semester पढ़ना पड़ेगा honors के students को, that is first, second, third, and fourth. So if you are a political science honors student and you study history in all the 4 semesters, so history becomes your minor subject, and you can do further studies in history as well after graduating. So in second semester, what is the course structure? Generic elective is there. Environmental studies you are going to study, which is compulsory. And apart from that, 2 discipline-specific core courses, which are fixed, which are related to your discipline. Next slide. Semester 3 and semester 4 will be similar. In semester 3, again, you are going to have 1 generic elective paper, GE3. And this can be different from your first and the second semester. That means you can choose English or Hindi if you have chosen mathematics in the first and the second semester. But this, whatever you choose in the third semester, you have to study the same subject in the fourth, though the papers will be different. And apart from this generic elective paper, you are going to have one SEC paper, skill enhancement paper, that will be offered by your department. Okay, so which will give you a skill. It is a skill-based paper. It might give you hands-on training. So this paper will be provided, will be given to you by your department, specific department. And apart from this SEC paper and GE paper, there's going to be 2 discipline-specific core courses, 3, sorry. In the third semester, there are 3 papers. So in all, you have to study 5 papers. 3 related to your discipline, which are fixed, compulsory, no choice. And apart from that, SEC paper and generic elective paper. Generic elective is not from your discipline. Now we come to semester 4. It's exactly similar to semester 3. You are going to have GE4 in this, which is the subject is the same as GE3, only the paper will be different. Skill enhancement course, Sec 2. Then you are going to have 3 discipline specific core courses, 8, 9, and 10. Again, they are fixed. And in the 5th and the 6th semesters, they are similar. You are going to study 4 papers, and all the 4 are related to your discipline. And 2 out of this are discipline specific core courses, which are fixed. There's no choice, but there are 2 papers, discipline specific elective, 1 and 2. They will be related to your discipline, but you can choose from the choice which will be offered to you by your department. So basically these are discipline subjects, but elective. You can choose out of the choice that will be given to you. And 5th semester and the 6th semester, they are similar. That means again, there will be 2 discipline specific core courses and 2 discipline specific elective papers. So these are the 6 semesters. Now, can we have the first, Ravinder? So now, after this honors course, I'm going to give you a brief outline of the course structure of BA program. Now, for all the BA program students, it is discipline based. You have chosen one discipline, and the second discipline you have to choose. So it's very important that you fill in your Google Forms so that you are able to choose the second discipline. Now, what are the different categories that we are going to have? Different discipline combinations that we have in our college. The first is Sanskrit, which is called category A by us, but one discipline is Sanskrit plus any other discipline. And this discipline, the second, I'll just show you what all disciplines that you can select from. First is Sanskrit, second is Hindi plus any other discipline from list 1, computer science plus any other discipline from list 1, mathematics plus any other discipline from list 1, English plus any other discipline from list 1, and the last category F is any 2 disciplines from list 2. So can we have the list, the next slide, Ravinder, so that students become clear. So this is list 1 and this is list 2. The last category, category F of BA program, you have to choose from any 2 disciplines. This is under which you took admission. That means out of history, political science, and economics, you have to choose 2 disciplines. So you will be given this option in the Google form. So whatever you want to take out of these 3, the last category, category F, you can either take history, political science, history, economics, political science, economics, whatever combination you want. Okay, so you have to give a choice in the Google form. Then only the sections will be made. And the other category A, B, C, D, and E. One of the categories was Sanskrit plus any other discipline. That means you can choose Sanskrit. You have already chosen. You have taken an admission under that category. So Sanskrit you have to study. Apart from that, English, Hindi, political science, economics, mathematics, computer science, and history. Any other subject from list 1 you will choose apart from whatever discipline in which you have taken admission. So this choice you have to give in your Google form. Similarly, if you have taken admission in the category Hindi plus any other discipline, so you are going to choose either English, Sanskrit, political science, economics, mathematics, computer science, history. Apart from Hindi, you will study. Apart from that, any other subject from list 1 you will choose. Similarly, this holds for mathematics itself. If you have taken in that category, you've taken admission, maths is there, any other discipline you will choose from list 1. And this subject you are going to give in the Google form. I hope these things will be clear. And the last category is any 2 combinations out of list 2. That means history, political science, and economics. So when you fill the Google form, things will be very clear. It will keep on taking you to the next step before you submit your form. So what choice all of you have to give? The first choice is that what you have to study English or MIL. And the second choice that you have to give for BA program students is that one subject is fixed for A, B, C, G, and E category. The second discipline subject you will choose. Whereas for category F, there is no choice that we have taken. You have to choose either history, politics, 2 choices out of history, political science, and economics. Okay, so when you attend the orientation, there is going to be a departmental orientation tomorrow. So for BA program and for all the BA honors courses, there's going to be there. If you have any doubt, or today itself, if you have any doubt, you can ask, we'll clear it. So separately tomorrow, I'll come in the BA program also. And if you have any difficulties in that, so we'll deal with that also. So we come to the basic structure of BA program now. Ravinder, can we have the next slide? So for BA program course structure, I told you there's for all honors and program courses, AECC is compulsory. So you are going, in the first semester, you are going to have English /MIL, the choice you are going to give to us. And you are going to have 2 discipline specific core courses, 2 disciplines that you have chosen. So you are going to have those 2 subjects, and you have a core course, language, that is Hindi, that you are going to study in semester 1. So in semester 1, you are going to study Hindi. And for all the Northeast students who haven't studied Hindi, or all the foreign students, so in place of this Hindi core course, you have to study a paper of political science. So in the first and the 4th semester, all the BA program students are going to study Hindi, whereas in the 2nd and the 3rd semester, they are going to study English. And all those students who have not studied Hindi, like the Northeast students or the foreign students, in place of this Hindi, they are going to take a paper of political science, which will be, which the college will give you. Okay. So apart from, we come to the semester 2. It's going to be similar as semester 1. You are going to have 2 discipline specific courses, the 2 disciplines you have taken admission in, and you are going to have ability enhancement compulsory course. Now it is going to be environmental science in the 2nd semester, and you are going to study English. And apart from, and plus, one thing I want to tell you, if you have studied Hindi till 8th, 10th, or 12th, so there's going to be Hindi A, B, and C. So the department teachers will make all these things clear. And suppose if you have taken Hindi as your core course language and you haven't studied Hindi till 8th, then you will have to give one compulsory test before your exams. That also the teachers will tell you. That means if you want to take Hindi and you haven't studied Hindi till 8th, then a compulsory exam conducted by the Delhi University you will have to give, and the teachers of the department will make these things clear, and when this exam will be held. That is a compulsory paper that you will have to give. For all the BA, tomorrow I'll talk to you in details in your orientation. Now in the semester 3, again, English will be your language, 2 discipline specific core courses, and there's going to be a skill enhancement course, Sec 1. So choices will be given to you, but we'll give you in 3rd semester, and you will choose before the start of the 3rd semester that what all options you have in the skill enhancement course. Semester 4th is similar, but the thing is, in that, can we have the semester 4? Everything is different, same. The language that you are going to study is Hindi, and all the foreign students and Northeast students, they study political science in place of this. And skill enhancement course, Sec 2, discipline specific 2 core courses, 1D and 2D, that you will study in semester 4, which will be related to your discipline. 5th and 6th semester is similar. That means you are going to have 2 discipline specific courses, 1A and 2A, and 1 skill enhancement course, Sec 3. Okay. And the other is generic elective. So these choices of Sec and generic will be given to you in the before the start of the 5th semester. Similarly, the choices for the Sec paper, skill enhancement paper in the 3rd and the 4th semester will be given to you before the 3rd semester. We'll take it in the form of the Google form itself, and you have to fill it. And so 5th and 6th semester, 2 discipline subjects related to your disciplines, 1 Sec paper, 1 generic elective paper. So this generic elective paper will not be from your discipline, 2 disciplines that you are studying. Now we come to the, these are the generic elective papers which are offered by different departments for all the honor students, because all the honor students are going to study these GE papers in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th semester, whereas BA program students, they will study in the 5th and the 6th semester. So we are going to take the choice from only the honor students. So if you, all of you are from the art side, so you can choose any GE paper offered by any other department apart from your department. You can choose any science course, mathematics, language, anything from the choice that is given to you. So when you open your Google form, you can choose any except from your, that will not show you. Your department, whatever GE it's being offered, you will not see it in the Google form. So the botany department is offering biodiversity and plant ecology and taxonomy in the 1st and the 2nd. It should be you will have the same paper. If you have taken botany, the 1st, 2nd semester, you will have to study botany. Chemistry is offering atomic structure and chemistry of S&P block elements in the 1st and the 2nd semester. Commerce department is offering business organization and management and entrepreneurship in the 1st and the 2nd semester. Economics department is offering introductory microeconomics and introductory macroeconomics in the 1st and the 2nd semester. Electronics department is offering artificial intelligence and digital design, system design in the 1st and the 2nd semester. English department is offering individual and society. And what is there in semester 2?
Media and communication skills.
Media and communication skills. The English department is offering in semester 2. Can we have the next slide, Ravinder? History department is offering in semester 1 and 2, Delhi through the ages and the world after 1945. Hindi department is offering Hindi cinema or uska adhyayan, and semester 2, Patkatha tatha Samvad Lekhan. Mathematics department is offering calculus and linear algebra in the 1st and the 2nd semester respectively. Physics department is offering electricity and magnetism and mechanics in the 1st and the 2nd semester. Political science is offering nationalism in India, women, power and politics in the 1st and the 2nd semester. Sanskrit is offering nationalism and Indian literature and basic principles of Indian medicine system Ayurveda in semester 1 and 2. Zoology is offering insects, vectors and the diseases, and semester 2 it is offering human physiology. So you can choose from any of these, and but not related to your own discipline, and you have to fill in the Google form, which will be uploaded by today evening around 5. So you'll be given a time around 4 or 5 days to fill it. So before I come to this is the basic course structure. Before I come to the end, I just want to tell you that a few things that I want to tell you, that the placement cell of the college is quite active throughout the year, and it has been organizing the job and the internship fair for the last 2 years, that 2019 as well as in 2020. In 2020, there were around 70 companies that visited our campus. This is held for both students within the college and outside the college. And during the pandemic period also, the placement cell was active throughout, and it was having online placements and internships during this period as well. And in the last academic session, we had 4 programs with the government agencies. I'll just quickly go through them. The first was an export development program with MSME, Government of India. And the second, with MSME, was the industrial motivation campaign for youth, which was again, it was a 2-day program. And this export development program was 1-week program, and the certificates were given by the government agencies. And we also had a 4-day entrepreneurship awareness camp with NISBUD, again a government agency under skill development. And also we had one program with Ministry of Labor, in which students information was given regarding various career options and opportunities by the Government of India. And this is all I want to tell you. And plus there's a student handbook that we are going to share with all the students. You will get it on mail, and you will get small informations in that about student societies, their social media handles, who is the convener, and all these things. And all these societies, they are going to hold their orientation programs. So please keep a check on them. We will keep you informed on the college website. Subscribe to it. And this is all that I want to tell you. And timetable is already uploaded on the college website. Tomorrow there's going to be a departmental orientation, and it's a request that everyone should attend it. And any more difficulties regarding anything, you can clarify with your teacher in charge and the teachers that are going to attend it. And this is all I want to know. And I would like to hand over the stage now to my 2 colleagues, Dr. Shankar Subramanian and Dr. Manvendra. They will tell you about how to proceed for G Suite and online, how they'll give you a small training program on the online classes that we are going to hold. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. It was a very good presentation from your side. I will just continue from there. Just a minute, ma'am. Yeah. Good afternoon, all. For this year, the university has decided to conduct the classes via online mode. And in this regard, the university has decided a uniform pattern or uniform platform for all the colleges, where we are adopting the Google Suite, G Suite forum for the teaching learning process. And to know regarding the classes, that how the classes will go on, where we'll get the notifications regarding the classes, we, myself, Shankar Subramaniam and Dr. Manvendra with me, we will brief you about it. And in order to start with that, let me start sharing the screen. And first of all, I will introduce you to the college website. This is the college website ID, arsdcollege.ac.in. So this is where this how the college looks physically. And once the college website is open, you can see all the notices which are coming in scrolling. There are different notices coming in the scrolling. Among this, one such notice regarding Google Meet and Google Classroom. I'll show you a notice. This is how the notice comes. So all the notices, all the events of the colleges are uploaded on the college website with proper notice and the reference number with dates. So this is one such notice where information to all the students is given that all the first year students, all the first year students, the Google Meet and the Google Classroom IDs are created, and it has been mentioned that the classes will start from 18 November, and all are requested to contact the respective teacher in charge or coordinators for their classes. So in this way, you can also see that there are option of view all notices. जहाँ पर आप सारे नोटिसेस क्लिक करेंगे तो इधर जितने भी रिसेंट नोटिसेस आपके हैं वो यहाँ पर नजर आ जाएंगे आपको. Among one such notice is your list of in charges. So department wise, जैसे अभी आपका इकोनॉमिक्स हो गया, you have English, Hindi, history, political science, Sanskrit, botany and zoology. Sorry, पर जितने भी आपके डिपार्टमेंट्स रहेंगे हर डिपार्टमेंट के लिए आपका यहाँ पर the department coordinator or the teacher in charge for the respective department name, department, their phone number and their email IDs are mentioned. So if you face any difficulty regarding any courses or any particular paper, you can contact the department there. So similarly, you can access the other notices from here. In order to ease out के access करना हमें जरूरी है. So there is, once you go to the web page of our college, website of our college, there is a bell icon like you have for all the YouTube channels. You have a bell icon. Once you click on the bell icon, I have presently subscribed. I can unsubscribe and show you again. If I unsubscribe it and I refresh it, it will be showing as an unsubscribed link. So now there is an unsubscribed link for me. How you can do is you can just click on and subscribe to it. Once you subscribe, जितने भी notifications आपके college के आते हैं, आपको सारे notifications का एक pop-up मिल जाएगा. So whenever there is a new notice for you, you can automatically see here. वैसे ही आपका यहाँ पर कल का जो शेड्यूल हो रखा है 18 तारीख में, वो भी ओरिएंटेशन प्रोग्राम आपका लिंक शेयर हो रखा है पहले से ही नोटिस में विद देयर गूगल मीट लिंक. तो सारी आईडी आपके पास में यहाँ पर अवेलेबल रहेंगी कॉलेज वेबसाइट. तो फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट थिंग जो आपको करना चाहिए वो है कि कॉलेज वेबसाइट पर जाएं, उसको इमीडिएटली आप सब्सक्राइब कर लें. तो वंस यू सब्सक्राइब इट, अपने आप से आपके ऑटोमेटिकली लिंक्स नोटिफिकेशंस आते रहेंगे. जैसे आपके फेसबुक नोटिफिकेशंस होते हैं वैसे आपके कॉलेज की नोटिफिकेशंस आते रहेंगे. दैट इज फर्स्ट थिंग. सेकंड, जो नोटिस आपको दे रखा है यहाँ पर is the notice. I'll show you the notice which is there for your G Suite IDs. Here. There's a notice for you that the G Suite IDs have been created and have been sent to mail. In case आप लोगों को आपको ID या वो नहीं मिला होगा तो आप इस email ID पर कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. उससे पहले एक बार आप चेक कर लीजिए कि आपको आईडी कहाँ मिल सकता है. हमने अपने कॉलेज की तरफ से एक ऐसा मेल भेजा है, यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है डियर स्टूडेंट नेम, ग्रीटिंग्स, योर क्रेडेंशियल्स आर यूजर नेम. फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द यूजर नेम इज योर रोल नंबर. इट इज फॉलोड बाय arsd.du.ac.in. जितने भी आईडीज आपकी बनी हैं, स्टूडेंट्स की हो या फैकल्टी की हो, इस जी सूट को यूज करने के लिए सबकी आईडी हमारी arsd.du.ac.in के डोमेन पर ही बनी है. जैसे आपकी पर्सनल आईडी हो सकती है @gmail.com पर या @yahoo.co.in और @yahoo.in और @rediffmail.com. वैसा ही आपकी आईडी जो बनी है वो बनी है @arsd.du.ac.in पर. और आपका जो भी मेल आएगा वो इसी फॉर्मेट मेल आया होगा आपको with roll number @arsd.du.ac.in और पासवर्ड आपको एक मेंशन किया होगा, पासवर्ड @your name. ऐसा आपका एक पर्टिकुलरली बना होगा और ये आपको मेल आया होगा बाय डॉक्टर अमित विश्वकर्मा के मेल से वो आया है आपके पास में. सो यू कैन चेक इन योर मेल. मेन प्राइमरी फोल्डर में चेक कर सकते हैं, अपने सोशल फोल्डर में चेक कर सकते हैं, प्रमोशंस के टैब्स में चेक कर सकते हैं, प्लस स्पैम फोल्डर में चेक कर सकते हैं. अगर इन चारों जगह पर आपको मेल नहीं आया है तब ही आप e-learning support@arsd.du.ac.in पर मेल करें. तो जिस ईमेल आईडी से आपको सर्च करना है वो भी बता दूंगा मैं, आप अपने मेल में चेक कर लीजिएगा एक बार. विल शेयर दैट आल्सो. सो आई जस्ट एज ऑफ नाउ आई विल टाइप द दिस वन. सबसे पहले आपको पता होना चाहिए कॉलेज वेबसाइट का नाम. ये हमारा है कॉलेज वेबसाइट है, ठीक है। सेकेंड, आपको जो यूज करना है, आपको कोई भी लॉगिन करना होगा, कोई भी लॉगिन करने के लिए आपको gmail.com पर ही जाना होगा नॉर्मली, ठीक है। I'm showing you here, I'm using a Gmail account for logging in. जितनी भी आईडीज बनी है वो सिर्फ जीमेल के डोमेन पर ही वर्क करेंगी, और उसको आपको यूज करने के लिए, जैसे मेरे केस में मेरा आईडी है ये वाला, ये मेरा आईडी बन रखा है, ठीक। तो मैं ये यूज करूंगा। अब माय फुल आईडी विल वर्क ओनली इफ आई राइट द कंप्लीट डोमेन आल्सो। सिमिलरली आपका आईडी भी जीमेल में तब ही काम करेगा जब आप पूरा डोमेन डालेंगे। खाली ये डालने से माय आईडी विल नॉट वर्क। आपको जो मेल रखा है, मेल में आपको फुल आईडी कॉपी करना पड़ेगा और फुल आईडी यूज करना पड़ेगा। हाफ आईडी से आपका वो मेल वर्क नहीं करेगा। फुल आईडी डालेंगे हम, फुल आईडी डालेंगे भी हमारा नेक्स्ट स्टेप आएगा पासवर्ड के रिगार्डिंग, ठीक है। सिमिलरली आपको पासवर्ड दिया गया होगा, अपना पासवर्ड कॉपी कीजिए, यहाँ पेस्ट कीजिए एंड देन लॉग इन कीजिए। एंड सिंस हमने इन जनरल फॉर्मेट बना रखा है पासवर्ड का एंड रोल नंबर आईडीज का, वी रिक्वेस्ट यू कि वंस यू लॉग इन यू आर advised to change your password for privacy, better रहेगा। and using this ID is very compulsory। यही ID यूज कर सकते हैं आप। You are allowed to use only the official ID of the college for G-Suite purpose। आपकी पर्सनल आईडी से आप कोई भी क्लास अटेंड नहीं कर पाएंगे। सो इस आईडी का एक्टिवेशन होना बहुत जरूरी है और इस आईडी का ही यूज करना आपके लिए बहुत जरूरी है। दैट इज द फर्स्ट पार्ट रिगार्डिंग दिस, ठीक है। सो हाउ यू विल लॉग इन, यू हैव टू लॉग इन ऑलवेज यूजिंग योर जीमेल पेज पे गए। जीमेल पेज पे जाने के बाद जो आपको मेल आया है उस आईडी को हमने कॉपी किया, पेस्ट किया, नेक्स्ट पे गए, पासवर्ड कॉपी किया, पासवर्ड आपने पेस्ट किया एंड देन आपने लॉग इन कर दिया, ठीक। दैट इज फर्स्ट पार्ट। सो हमेशा आपको पता होना चाहिए कॉलेज वेबसाइट कौन सा है हमारा। और फिर आप क्या करेंगे, अपना चेक करना है जिन बच्चों को ये लॉगिन आईडी नहीं मिले हैं, ट्राई चेकिंग अप। अगर आपका जीमेल है तो जीमेल में आपके 3 टैब्स होते हैं, इनबॉक्स का होता है, प्रमोशंस का होता है, सोशल का होता है। उन टैब्स को चेक कीजिए। उन टैब्स के बाद अपने स्पैम फोल्डर में आकर चेक कीजिए कि आपको स्पैम में मेल गलती से आ तो नहीं गया है। चेक इन योर स्पैम फोल्डर, क्या पता स्पैम में आपका मेल आ गया हो। तो जिसमें भी आपका मेल आया है उसके अकॉर्डिंग आप उसको चेक करके आप आगे कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं। अगर आपने फिर भी चेक कर दिया फिर भी आपका मेल आईडी नहीं आया है, देन वी कैन प्रोसीड फर्दर फॉर द रिक्वेस्ट। और आप रिक्वेस्ट किस पे करेंगे, रिक्वेस्ट आपको मेल करना पड़ेगा इस पर eLearningsupport@arsd.bu.ac.in पर, ठीक है। तो ये आपका पहला पार्ट है करने का। सेकेंड थिंग, आपको जो रिक्वायरमेंट है, बिकॉज जी सूट इज लाइक अ ईमेल, तो ये मेरा जी सूट का आईडी है, सो इट इज लाइक माई नॉर्मल जीमेल आईडी ओनली। तो आपको होगा क्या, जब भी आपको क्लास एक्टिवेशन करना होगा, क्लास एक्टिवेशन विल बी डन थ्रू द गूगल क्लासरूम एज वेल एज थ्रू गूगल मीट ऐप। So for Androids as well as iPhones और tablets और laptops, आपको Google Classroom को और Google Meet को भी साथ में यूज करना होगा। इसकी जो फर्दर डिटेल्स हैं मैं उसके लिए डॉक्टर मानवेंद्र को रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि वो यहाँ से प्रोसीड करें। और once he takes over the things, then we will summarize and we'll take up the questions regarding the same. ठीक है, डॉक्टर मानवेंद्र, you can start from here.
Thank you, Shankar.
जी, okay.
Respected principal sir, Dr. Arora sir, Dr. Anju ma'am, Dr. Vinita ma'am, and my dear colleagues, a very good afternoon. I welcome all the students in this meeting and as well as in the ARSD family. As Mr. Shankar told that all the classes will be taken on the Google Classrooms and Google Meet through G Suite account. Shankar sir, please screen. Okay, thank you. So he has already told a lot of details. I would cover that how you can be a member of a classroom, how the teacher would give you study material, how the teacher would give you assignments, how you will attend the classes online. So when you will log in, you will reach to this Google Classroom. Okay. When you will log in, and then you will go to these 9 dots, you will click here and will see there is Google Classroom app of Google is there. So you will click on Google. So your classroom will open. Okay. So this is one dummy student account whose Google Classroom is opened. So now I will the first thing is that how this student will be the member of some classroom a teacher would create. So for example, this is a teacher account, and this teacher has created 3 classrooms. So for example, if this is the first year class, and this test student wants to be a member of this class. So there are 2 methods through which the student can be the member of this class. The first method is would be a class code which would be shared by teacher with students. This is class code, and this would be shared by teacher with the students. So once this code is available with the student would go to his or her dashboard of Google Classroom, and at right top there is a sign of plus. Here you will see 2 options, join class and create class. So when you will click on join class, this option of class code would be there. So if you will enter this class code here, then you will see this join option is activated. Okay, so you will click on this join and you will be the member of this class. The second method, and most probably this would be used by the faculty members, is that they will invite you to this classroom. And how they will invite? They would have email IDs of all the students who are in their subject. So for example, if I am inviting test student, I am inviting this test student. So now invitation has gone. In teachers dashboard, it is showing that test student was invited, and in students dashboard, if I will refresh it, you will see that there is one invitation from a teacher for the membership of the class. You can see here. So here there is option of join and decline. So you will join classroom. This is the name of the class and the name of the teacher. So now you are the member of this classroom. Okay. So there are 3 options available on top: stream, classwork, and people. In stream, this dashboard would be opened. This page would be open. And this is nothing but a kind of discussion board where the textual things would be discussed, or it may be used for some announcement purposes also for the class. The second one is the classwork. In classwork, the study material, the assignments, the quizzes, everything would be provided by the teacher. Teacher would upload there, and then automatically it would be visible here in the classwork. And if the teacher is giving some assignment, there may be some deadline, and that deadline would be visible to the student also. And after that deadline, the student won't be able to submit the assignment if the teacher is not giving permission to extend the deadline. And the third one is the people. Here, people, you will see who is your teachers and who all are your classmates. In classwork, already I have uploaded a study material named study. You can view this material here. Okay, so this is how you can view your material. You will be a member of more than one class. Obviously, you have got, for example, if you have 4 papers, then there would be at least 4 classes or 4 Google Classrooms. So you can reach to your home page in this case by clicking on the classroom, and here even calendar is there, to-do list is there. Once you will start using them, these things would be more clear to you. This is all from Google Classroom point of view. आप ब्राउजर से भी यूज कर सकते हैं, and you can use from any mobile phone or tab also. So you can use it using browser, or you can use it with the help of apps. So apps are available for Android phones, iOS phones, and tablets also. So you can download. अगर आप app से करेंगे, you would require 2 apps, Google Meet and Google Classroom. If you are using with browser, so you need not to go anywhere. The teacher will provide a link for to attend the online classes, video classes. So if you will click on that video, you will automatically join. Regarding website, also we have this section of upcoming events and news. So if you will subscribe the website, you will notified about the news and the upcoming events, like the departmental orientation program is there. So if you will click on it, you will find that a lot of links are available for different department meetings. So if you will go here, you can see these are the various links. Directly you can click any of link and can join tomorrow for your departmental orientation program. Okay, and you need to visit college website regularly so that you can find information related to your coursework, or related to any information which is important from the point of view of college. Okay, thank you. Yes, Shankar.
Thank you, Manvendra. There are some more things I wish to share here. And before sharing, let me just share the screen. Yes. So we come back to the same of our college website. In case you wish to see regarding the timetable part, the timetable is already uploaded on the college website. You can go through the timetable here, and there are 2 ways of logging in to timetable. One is using the student login with your roll number, name, and date of birth. And second way of login is using the view timetable option. So you can view on the timetable and click next to it. So here you have course-wise timetable. In that, since all of you are admitted to the choice-based credit system course, so it is CBCS. Click on this and go to your respective course. And we have many options here, so I can choose political science from my side. And I go to part 1. That is part 1, 2, and 3 are denoting for first year, second year, and third year. So you go for first year from here. Then we go for semester 1 and 2, and we click on the submit details. So the classes are already being uploaded here. And in order to check for each classes, the paper's name are mentioned here. And a line below are the faculty name mentioned here. And Mr. Manvinder has already told about the faculty details of how you can access the faculty names and phone number. So you can check from here the faculty names as well as the faculty details from here. So in order to know more about the classes, you can contact tomorrow or you can attend the departmental orientation program, which is scheduled for tomorrow morning. So this is how you can access the timetable. I will again revise it, how you can access it. You have to go to the college website. You can go to the college website, go to the academic section and then click on the timetable. And then follow the view timetable option. And accordingly, you can choose the course timetable and follow the different options and get your timetable. So that is one way of getting the timetable. Second way is using the student IDs. So based on this, I think this much is there from my side. And I will again request you, please stick to the questions related to the login credentials, questions related to the societies, questions related to the in general part of your curriculum. Specific paper choice questions and department wise questions you can ask tomorrow from your departmental program. Vinita ma'am, that is it from my side. I think you can take on from here. Vinita ma'am. Manvind,
हाँ,
Yes.
ma'am, you can take over now. Vinita ma'am, Anju ma'am.
yeah, नहीं, ठीक है. Students
Questions
can
are
put the
there.
questions are there.
Yes, students, now you can put your questions.
In the chat box, you can put. Students, if you have any question, any doubt, put in the chat box.
There is one question, ma'am, sir. We have need of signature on endorsement certificate for Inspire Scholarship. Then how we get it? Vinita ma'am.
Yes. What are they saying? If we want to?
Signature on endorsement certificate for Inspire Scholarship.
Okay. There's no problem. You can, there's a form there, you can fill it, and with your email, you can send it to sir. So he will scan it and send it back to you. With proof, etc., you send it to sir's mail, principal sir's mail. So
Okay.
you take the form, fill it, sign it, and with the covering letter, you mail it to him. And with all the proof that you've got it. So he will sign and mail it back to you.
The students who have missed for science and commerce courses, they can view this video on our official YouTube channel. I want to share the screen once more. If you will go at the bottom of the website, you will see these are our social media handles: Facebook, Twitter, Insta, and YouTube channel. So you have to I think you have to subscribe all of them. So YouTube channel pe these videos would be uploaded by today evening or tonight. So you can access these videos anytime. Okay, next question is इको ऑनर्स की टाइम टेबल गलत दी हुई है क्या वेबसाइट पर? नीरज प्रकाश, you can talk tomorrow in departmental orientation program.
And in fact, the name of the departmental coordinators are mentioned in the college website. You can speak to them.
Yeah.
I have told, try to avoid the departmental questions from the students. Students, please do not ask the departmental questions. Keep those questions for tomorrow's session. Manvinder, you can proceed for the next question, which is relevant to this program. Skip those questions which are not relevant, please.
Yes. There is question, ma'am, can I change my email ID? Yes, you can change. You write us on e-learning support at arsd.du.ac.in with your name, with your roll number, if you have received your roll number, and with your phone number and course. Do we need both Google Meet and Google Classroom? अगर आप फोन पे या टैब पे यूज करेंगे और एप्स यूज करना चाहेंगे तो आपको दो एप्स की जरूरत पड़ेगी, गूगल मीट एंड गूगल क्लासरूम। अदरवाइज ब्राउजर से करेंगे तो आपको जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी। लॉगिन क्रेडेंशियल्स जिनको नहीं मिले हैं, प्लीज राइट टू द e-learning support at arsd.du.ac.in with your name, your phone number, your course name, and if possible with your form number also, if you have not received your roll number, and mention your issue.
There is one question regarding how to choose two disciplines. So I've told you Google form will be uploaded today on the college website, so you can choose your option in that. And there's a question, can we study two generic electives? Yes, you can do it. In the first and the second semester, they have to be the same. And in the third and the fourth semester, again, they have to be the same. So you can study them, but in the first year and the second year respectively, not in 2 semesters simultaneously. You have to take the same GE paper in for 1 year. That means first and the second, third and the fourth.
Jasraj Sethi, question is Google Classroom code of BA program is not working. If it is not working, you are requested to write an email to e-learning support. Samiksha question is how to use G Suite. Like it has been mentioned in the lecture, if you have skipped the part, you can again revisit the video at night. But tonight we'll upload the video. And in simpler terms, you have to use the Gmail login web page and copy and use the IDs as it is mailed to you. When will the WhatsApp groups be created? That will be decided by the department regarding your classes. And we just need one Google Meet or Google Classroom. It depends on the use. If the faculty is taking the video classes, then you will be needing a Google Meet app also, because Google Classroom we will share only the stream content, the account of activity for the classes. The video calling and the classes will be through Google Meet only. So Google Meet is always necessary. How can I change the email ID when registered? Write your request to e-learning support for changing the email ID. And how can you change the password? How you change the password of a Gmail account? In the same format, you change the password of a G Suite account also. The classes begin from tomorrow. Yes, you can check the notice. The notices are on the college website. Classes will begin from tomorrow after the orientation program. Recorded video will be uploaded on the YouTube channel. When can we come student ID? Chirag, your question is not clear. I think the question is when can we get the student ID card, right? So, ma'am, any idea about it?
Let them start the classes first. Let the admission settle down. Then they will definitely get it. Online only, most probably we'll work on it.
Okay. Can I fill CBCS form?
They're asking for student societies. You can join as many as you want. When the orientation program starts, you end their orientations, which will be notified on the college website. It's better you choose 2 or 3 because it will be very difficult for you. Your studies will also get hampered. So it's better that you choose 1 or 2 good societies. And then you work on it. Is it compulsory to join societies? No, it's not compulsory.
And I request students not to share any other link as of now of the chat group. It is meant to be official group. Guddu, some student has shared something. It's an official group as of now. It's official meeting going on. You're not requested to share your personal details here. Generic elective 2 can be taken at the same time. The question is there.
No, 2 cannot be taken at the same time. 1 G has to be started in 1 semester, and 1 year only 1 subject and different papers. Second year, you can change your GE or continue with the same as you wish.
So
And
what's up?
all
Ma'am.
science instead of Hindi, you cannot do it like that. If you haven't studied Hindi or you're a foreign student, then only you will be allowed. Otherwise, Hindi you have to study for BA program.
Classes will start from tomorrow. Offline classes will be notified by the Delhi University. As of now, for this semester, for the next 2 months, it has been decided as online classes. Offline classes will be decided later.
Yes, there are many questions related to G Suite also. जब तक ये वीडियो अपलोड नहीं होते हैं, कुछ डिटेल्ड वीडियोस, पुराने वीडियोस भी पड़े हुए हैं जी सूट से रिलेटेड, जो हमने सेकेंड ईयर और थर्ड ईयर की ट्रेनिंग की थी स्टूडेंट्स की. Those videos are available on our college YouTube channel. So meanwhile, you can go through them also. Those are more explanatory. Google form will be available in the scrolling section of notices by today evening.
There is a question that for taking economics GE, is it necessary to study maths till 12th? It is not for GE.
स्टडी मटेरियल आपको टुमारो जो आपकी डिपार्टमेंटल ओरिएंटेशन होगी, द सब्जेक्ट टीचर्स वुड टेल कि वो हाउ दे विल डिलीवर देयर लेक्चर्स, विल दे प्रोवाइड यू नोट्स, ई बुक्स प्रोवाइड करेंगे, आपको और सोर्सेस बताएंगे. मीनवाइल यू कैन चेक द सिलेबस ऑफ योर पेपर ऑन कॉलेज वेबसाइट और ऑन दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी वेबसाइट. डिटेल्ड सिलेबस इज अवेलेबल ऑन जो आपकी CBS का सिलेबस है.
There is a question, I think you can answer it. How GE is beneficial for BA program? Do we get minor degree in it?
How? What is it? Can you repeat it?
How GE is beneficial for BA program? Do we get minor degree in it?
No, you don't get. For BA program, you are studying it for only 2 semesters. You don't get, I'm talking about honors courses.
And that too, ma'am, in honors courses also, the degree remains the same. There is no
Degree
minor
remains
degree
the same.
provision.
It becomes, major is there. Minor you can pursue. In that also, you can
For
change
further
your
studies, they
honors.
can pursue. जी.
There is a question,
And
is it
regarding
compulsory?
societies, जी Manindra,
Yes,
please
Shankar,
go ahead.
please.
आप go ahead,
Okay.
आप बोलिए, आप बोलिए.
Is it compulsory to study Hindi in the first SAM? Can we take Pol Science instead of Hindi? अगर
I
आप
have,
GE की
I have dealt with it, Manvendra. They cannot. Only the foreign students have that option, or Northeast who haven't done Hindi at all.
Okay. How many maximum societies? You can join any number of societies.
No,
Is there
no
any
limit.
civil services platform? ऐसा कोई official platform तो नहीं है, but time to time we organize some webinars or seminars जो हमारे alumni हैं who have been in civil services, उनके हम programs जरूर seminars और webinars जरूर conduct करवाते हैं, so that the student can take idea and can learn from their experiences. There is no hostel in the college.
And no NCC for girls. One question.
जी मैम.
Yes, there is no NCC for girls also. 2 GE के पेपर आप नहीं ले सकते at same time.
जी.
Only 1 GE paper you can take.
जो भी सोसाइटीज का आपको डाउट है, सोसाइटी सारी कॉलेज वेबसाइट पर मेंशन्ड है. प्लीज गो थ्रू द सोसाइटी वेबसाइट ऑन द कॉलेज. उस वेब पेज को आप पहले ब्राउज कीजिए एंड देन यू विल कम टू नो कि क्या क्या वहां पर इवेंट्स होते हैं, एंड कन्वीनर्स के नाम भी वहां पर मेंशन्ड है. यू कैन कॉन्टैक्ट देम आल्सो. दैट इज वन थिंग. एंड रिगार्डिंग बुक्स एंड सिलेबस, प्लीज आप सिलेबस को क्रॉस चेक कर लीजिए, यूनिवर्सिटी वेबसाइट पर है, कॉलेज वेबसाइट पर सिलेबस है, गो थ्रू द सिलेबस, वहां पर बुक्स भी मेंशन्ड है आपकी। एंड अगर किसी का क्रेडेंशियल्स नहीं आया है, यू आर रिक्वेस्टेड टू राइट एन ईमेल to elearningsupport@arsd.du.ac.in. I'm repeating again, elearningsupport@arsd.du.ac.in. टाइम टेबल भी मैंने आपको शो किया था कि कॉलेज वेबसाइट पर टाइम टेबल अपलोडेड है। टाइम टेबल अगर आपको समझ नहीं आ रहा है तो नीचे वहां पर फैकल्टी का नेम लिखा हुआ है, दे विल असिस्ट यू इन एक्सप्लेनिंग अबाउट द टाइम टेबल देयर, प्लीज कॉन्टैक्ट देम फ्रॉम देयर। I have shown you how to find the timetable from the college website also. जो भी
Yes,
society
all the
में
timetables are
BA program का टाइम टेबल है, कंप्यूटर एप्लीकेशंस का नेट इज वन ऑफ द सब्जेक्ट इन दैट, and some are saying that the timetables are not opening, so we'll
there is a question, can we learn a new discipline from society? For example, if someone hasn't learned drama but he wants to learn, there is no pre-requirement or prerequisite to join any society. They will conduct some membership drives where they would take some interviews or some kind of screening process. You have to go through that. Every society would notify that on our college website whenever they will start the membership drive. So you just keep visiting website or subscribe our website.
सिलेबस जो आपको मिलेगा वो मिलेगा DU की वेबसाइट पर और कॉलेज की वेबसाइट पर। DU की वेबसाइट पर जाने के लिए करना पड़ेगा आपको DU स्पेस CBCS स्पेस सिलेबस, आपको सिलेबस वहां मिल जाएगा, तो आप वहां देख लीजिए। और अगर आपका टाइम टेबल कॉलेज वेबसाइट पर अपलोडेड नहीं है, वी कैन वेट टिल द इवनिंग, कल मॉर्निंग तक आपका टाइम टेबल अपलोड हो जाएगा, ठीक है, रिफ्रेश करके देख लीजिएगा, अपलोड हो जाएगा। Criteria for NCC will be designed and for any society will be decided by the convener there. So you are requested to go through the college website for it. I am requesting again, go through the college website and contact the conveners for better options.
Is there any scholarship scheme in college? Yes, there are some merit-based scholarships. You can find out them on college website. If you will go into the student tab, there is list of merit-based scholarships is available.
fee concession and book aid is also there. So there are, you can also, that notice will also be uploaded. If you are coming in that category, under that category, so you can apply in that also. So you have to be regularly checking your website and please subscribe to it. That is very, very important. Otherwise you'll miss important notices. And that is the only link between you and us.
Tomorrow's departmental orientation program would be conducted on Google Meet. So you need, if you will join with phone, then you need to have Google Meet app.
Tomorrow you attend your classes as scheduled if you have been invited by the teacher, and then you attend the orientation if your group has been formed.
Ma'am, there is one question from Khushi. How can I get bona fide statement from college for filling central government scholarships?
Sir is there, so sir will answer it.
What question?
Sir, how
What is the
can I
question?
get bona fide statement from college for filling central government scholarships?
Bona fide statement or bona fide certificate?
So I think they are meaning certificate only, sir.
Okay, the student can email to me regarding this bona fide certificate. And earlier also some students have asked for the bona fide certificate for this syllabus. And after fifth cutoff, before fifth cutoff, we were not issuing any certificate to the first year students. Now, from tomorrow onwards, we are starting their classes and session is going to start. So now we can issue. Student can email to me, mm, so that the office will provide them that certificate. That's it.
Thank you, sir. There is question, is the lecture will be English medium only for BA program? No, lectures are taken bilingual, depending on the composition of the student of the class. If the classroom students are mostly people who can understand Hindi, then I think that will depend on the teacher and student understanding. But the lectures would be bilingual, so student won't face any problem. वेबसाइट को सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए आप वेबसाइट पे एक बेल आइकन आएगा लेफ्ट बॉटम पे, यू क्लिक ऑन दैट. वी हैव ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन्ड.
One question from Saurav Kumar: how do you get hostel bona fide? First of all, in ARSD college there is no hostel, so hostel bona fide is not possible. Bona fide will be that you are a student of the college, only that will be given. You have not been invited by the teacher, that means as of now the teacher has not created a group in the WhatsApp, so you have to wait. Best is that attend tomorrow's departmental orientation program. There they will decide about the WhatsApp group. It will be done tomorrow only, and link for tomorrow classes are uploaded on the college website. Please go through the college website notices for it. YouTube channel also, the link is given on the college website. Please go through the college website for the YouTube channel. If you are not invited by the teacher, you have to attend tomorrow's orientation program for the department, and there you can ask which faculty is taking the class, and accordingly it will be there. Name of the channel is given in the ARSD college website. Please go through it.
I think so. We end here.
Yes, ma'am.
Other clarifications can be taken tomorrow in their departmental
Yes, ma'am. I think questions are repeating again.
orientations. Yes,
Ji.
yes. Anju, you can end it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Shankar. Thank you, Manvendra and Vinita, for taking questions. Now, at last, I, Anju Bajaj, on behalf of Atmaram Sanatam Dhamma College, would like to thank and share our gratitude to respected Principal Dr. Gyantosh Kumar Jha for his unconditional support. Sir, it is your vision and leadership which is making everything easier for all of us. I also express my gratitude to convener of Central Admission Committee and bursar of the college, Dr. V.K. Arora, for his motivational support and guiding everything. I like to thank Dr. Vinita Tulli for explaining course structure and optional papers, and online committee members for resolving all issues regarding online teaching. I especially thank Dr. Shankar and Mr. Manvendra for sharing the technicalities of online teaching at different platforms in their presentation. I hope after this program, students will be able to use the online teaching platform G Suite with their respective teachers. I also express my thanks to non-teaching staff for helping at each and every step. I also like to thank our technical team members, especially Ravinder Pant, for smooth running of this program. Without this, nothing is possible. As we all know that during these hard times of pandemic, online teaching is the only rescue available to avoid any lag in academics. At last, I want to congratulate all the participants for their active participation, and I hope that the session will turn out to be extremely useful for all of you. So all the best for your new session starting from tomorrow. Dear students, we look forward to your having a pleasant, healthy and fruitful association with Atmaram Sanatam Dhamma College. Here, I want to share one small quote of Abdul Kalam: if you want to shine like a sun, first burn like sun. I end this program with the message for all his students and beautiful lines written and spoken by our principal, Dr. Gyantosh Kumar Jha. Sound is not clear. I think sound is not clear. Ravinder?
शिक्षा के जीवन पथ के संघर्ष समर में संकल्पबद्ध हो बढ़ते जाना, लक्ष्य भेद कर मंजिल पालो, तब तक कहीं डर ना जाना। छोड़ अहम को ज्ञान के आलोक पथ पर चिंगार आओ कदम बढ़ाएं, शिक्षा के पथ पर बढ़ते जाएं। अज्ञानता अवधेय का घेरा गुरु की सीख याद करो, गहन ज्ञान से अंध के विघ्न बाधाएं की राह में तुम मन अपना मजबूत करो, दूर कहाँ अपने और आओ शिक्षा ज्ञान के प्रकाश से आलोकित नव सृजन संग चल देगा, जीवन के इस पुण्य पथ पर चिंतन में नवोन्मेष आओ शिक्षा के